Hey, Jeremy Callahan. How to know if you need an app. How do you know if you need an app? That's the topic today. And really it comes down to three things. Can you generate sales? Can you get more leads and generate more sales? Can you reduce your costs? Or can you reduce your manpower? Those are the big three. And today I'm going to talk about some ideas, some people and some apps that we're building. Some are ideas, some are apps that are in the hopper, and we're going to talk about if they pass that muster. So how do you know if you need an app? You just put it to the big three. And let's talk about some ideas that people have talked about. Here's an idea from a guy. I came across him actually on Facebook, and so he got in touch with me and he called me up. And again, if you have an idea for an app, or you're looking to develop an app and you're looking for an expert, look me up, jeremycallahan.com. All right, so this guy calls me up. He's got a great idea. I finally get in contact with him. Takes a week. He's telling me it's going to be the next big thing. Millions of users. It's going to be the next Uber. This is a good one. Not everybody, but at least a couple times a month somebody calls me up and they go, oh, it's exactly like Uber, except for it does this, right? It's not. Uber's Uber, man. Stay in your lane. But this is kind of like Uber, I guess. So anyways, the idea is where to find the closest guy that sells Mexican corn. So this guy lives in LA. He loves a certain vendor that sells the Mexican corn. I wish I knew the name of it. The corn, you get it, they put I think they put mayo, cayenne pepper, and then a bunch of fixings on it as well. It's amazingly good. And, there's kind of like food trucks or vendors that are around and they sell it and they're on the corner. And he comes up with an idea for locating the nearest guy. How much is it going to cost? Jeremy, how much is it going to cost? I said, well, I don't know. I said, it doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. Oh, no, it's great. Everybody will use it. And so let's go to the big three there, right? Is it going to reduce manpower? No. Is it going to reduce costs? No. Is it going to increase leads? Potentially. So because the corn guy could potentially get leads because people are looking. But I have many problems with this idea, but one of the main ones that stands out is the chicken and the egg. What came first? The chicken or the egg? Well, in this case, and when I say a chicken and the egg problem, what I mean is that a lot of times you have you have one idea, but you really have two people that you have to go after, two different groups. And so in this group, you have to have the consumers that actually want the corn. So you have to determine, is there a market for enough people that are willing to have an app that all it does is find corn? Or number two, the other group is the vendors themselves. So Uber. Perfect example. Uber actually has two apps. They have the app that you probably use to find the car, and then they have the app that the drivers use to hook up with rides, and their app does different things that your app does. So they have two separate groups, and in this case, you would have two separate groups. You would have the vendors, and then you would have the people, the consumers looking for a product. So I just don't see any money in this, number one. I don't know how you could if it's going to cost you, it's going to cost you a bit of money to do that. At least probably $60,000 to do an app like that, and I don't see you making 60 grand back. There's no way you're going to make 60 grand back. These guys, the vendors, if they were willing to pay I don't know, say they were willing to pay $100 a month for this service, can you even make $5,000 a month off that? And even if you did make $5,000 a month, you spent 60, so I think 60 times 12 is 35. I'm not good at math. Forget it. I don't think you can make the money. I'm giving you a big red X on that app idea. That is not a good app idea. That is not something that can make you money. And then not only that, I'm going to throw another thing on top of that. If you have an idea for an app and it's say you have a solid business, you're, a personal trainer, and you have an idea for an app that locates the nearest Mexican corn guy, dude, stay in your lane, build a fitness app. You know what I mean? Like, why are you trying to get into a business you don't have any involvement in? So anyways, I'll digress a little bit. Sorry, didn't mean to lecture anybody. All right, so what's a second example? Well, let's talk about a guy. He comes to me and he loves to gamble on golf, like playing golf, like not like the pros. Like when he's out every Wednesday, he goes out at the country club and he plays golf with all his buddies. And when they're playing golf, they all bet. So anybody out there doesn't know about golf, when you play golf, you play in a group of 4 people. So within your group, you could have teams of 2 against 2. You could have closest to the hole. There's a lot of different bets and games that you could play. They belong to a country club. So every Wednesday is men's day. And what they do is they have, like, let's say they have 5 groups. So 5 groups of 4, that's 20 people. And so what they do is you can bet your four people within your group, and then you can start betting on the other groups. And you can cross bet all these bets. And so what they were doing is at the end of the round, they would all go into the clubhouse and have some beers, and somebody would total up everything. And it would take, an hour to get all these bets and get all this stuff settled up. And so it was a problem for the guy. Sometimes he wanted to leave and pick up his kids or whatever. He just didn't have time to sit around. So he makes an Excel spreadsheet. And this thing's awesome. You could put all the numbers in for all the groups, for all the different games, and out the other end it spits you who won what, how much you owe me, how much they owe me, whatever, right? And so I saw the thing. He showed it to me. It's awesome. Like, literally what he did is like equations on equations on equations and games and bets and props and all this stuff. So his idea was to turn it into an app. And the reason that he wanted to turn it into an app was, so the way it works now is at the end they put all the scores in and then they figure out who won. But his idea was if everybody had the app and was putting their scores in after they finished a hole, then I could start realizing that you were playing horrible today. And I could potentially bet against you. And so I could press bets and I could raise the stakes. Let's raise the stakes, y'all. So they wanted to raise the stakes and create a mobile app to do this. Well, again, put it to the test. Does it increase leads? No. Reduce manpower? Well, I guess you're reducing manpower, yeah. And then does it reduce costs? No. So, to me, this is like a hobby app. This is somebody that has an idea, that has a particular problem, but there's no market for this. And in fact, it's debatable. Like let's say there's 20 people, like 10 of them probably aren't even going to use it. Like maybe one person in the group, I guess, is all you need to actually put the scores in. But I don't know, man. This is a tough one for me. And so I had no enthusiasm on this project. Another giant red X. I just don't see anything there. You could do an analysis. There's no way to make money on it, versus what it's going to cost you to develop it. So, if there's 50,000 country clubs in the United States, and you could get 10% of those, 10% of the memberships of those to buy it, and then what, they're going to pay a monthly? I don't know. Ain't nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. That's 2 bad ones. And then people call me all the time with these ideas. And again, I'm going to really emphasize something to you is if you're in a business right now, whatever your business is, think of a way a mobile app can enhance your business. I think one of the main things I've noticed about people when they talk to me is that where they miss the mark is everybody, when they think of an app, they see something like Instagram, and these guys with 8 people made an app and they made what is it, like $30 million, $300 million, whatever it was, right? And so when people see these things, they're going like, well, I'm going to create an app that does this and that, and we're going to have 17 million users, and then Facebook's going to buy us or whatever, or we're going to charge people $4.99 a month, and that times that by 5 million. It's like, dude, pipe dream. And I'm all about like taking a chance and going for something. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about that. But the thing that I'm noticing when people are telling me these ideas, I'm sitting back and I'm just thinking to myself, this guy has a business. I'm just going to throw one out there, a carpet cleaning business. And he's got 10 trucks running every day. And he's managing his people with pen and paper, an Excel spreadsheet, email, a calendar here, a calendar there. And he's telling me about an idea that may make, you know what I mean? Like, sit there, look at your business, figure out if a mobile app can actually help your business and take your business to the next level. Don't try to do, I mean, maybe, but you know what I mean? Anyhow, digressing a little bit, little passion area of mine. So, tell you an example of an amazing app idea. And this hits everything. This hits all three. A friend of mine, known her for years, came up and last March and had an idea. She has a property management company. And the property management company, I don't know, they have probably like 20 properties. And however many units, they probably have like 20 at each. So it's like 400 units, right? And so you're always managing tenants coming and going, tenants coming and going. And the way she's been doing this for years, and she's very good at it, but it's an antiquated system. And she spends a ton of time on busy work. She's got a calendar. She's got email. She has to have a way to manage late rents, like a list, right? She's got all these different lists of things to do. She's got a list of open properties, you know, that she has to show and get tenants into. And, you know, somebody needs the water guy to come over or a plumber to come over and fix something, right? So there's all these things that are happening. And as effective as she's come up with a system to manage it, she realizes that she wastes a lot of time doing something. So she comes up with an idea for an app. It's called Property Manager Pro. And it basically allows her to manage her properties, her tenants, her contractors, her building owners, all this stuff. It does it all, man. And here's what I love about it is when she comes to me with the idea, most people come with an idea and I give them the rundown, you know, I'm like, put pen to paper, tell me all the things you want it to do, and then we can, you know, get more of a plan around it. She actually comes with a whole list, 3 pages of items of what it needs to do, and says this is all it needs to do, and looked at it, came up with a plan, and built an app. And it's amazing because it reduces costs, right? It reduces manpower. And I guess it increases leads and sales. I don't know. Probably not as much, but I mean, she's saving so much time now from this app. It's got a calendar in it. It manages late rents. She can send out documents in it, so she can send like a tenant, like an application. Did I say late rents, complaints, all these different things. She can put notes inside of it, and she gets alerts, so she can just look at it like when she opens the app on her phone, it's got like, you know, the little icon with a little number next to it, and it'll be like 4 things. And so she knows she has like 4 calendar items that day or notes or whatever she needs to take care of in that day. And so this is a perfect example of an app. Like, think about your business. Think about the company you work for. Like, that's how you know you need a mobile app. Just go through the big 3. Can we get more, you know, revenue leads? You know, and can we reduce manpower, or can we reduce costs? If you can do one of those 3, then you got to explore the idea of building a mobile app. And so, like leads, right? Let's just really quick go over leads. And I love this app. This is a really cool app, even though I don't wear makeup. Can you tell? I don't wear makeup. Anyway, Sephora has this mobile app. It's a really cool app. And the reason I love it is because all it is basically a lead generator. So when they first came out with the app, it was called Sephora Digital Makeover. And what it does is you take a selfie of yourself and let's take a selfie. Take a selfie of yourself, and then once you have the selfie, you can actually apply makeup to yourself. Eyeshadow, foundation. Dude, I don't wear makeup. So that's the extent. Eyeshadow, foundation, what, a blush, another one. Anyhow, so you can actually put the different products on your face, right? Well, when they first came out with the app, they had like a shopping app, right, for going through shopping, and they had a completely separate app. And all this app did was that selfie, put makeup on yourself thing. So somebody would be like, well, why don't they just put it in the app? Well, because it's that app is a lead generation utility for them. So what they're basically doing is they're taking that app and you're doing stuff to your face, and they're realizing all the products you like. So now they know Sally loves this foundation and this eyeshadow. And so what they were doing before is they were sending out an email like hey, this week this stuff's on sale. And they were sending that email out to, let's say they were sending it out to just like a certain customer segment. Women between 18 and 24. They're going to send that email out to 500,000 people. Well, now what they do is they go through that 500,000 people list and they go, oh, 100,000 of these people actually have the digital makeover app and they like these particular products. So now they mass email to 400,000, and the other 100,000 all get separate individualized emails. Boom. Lead generation, right? Give somebody $10 off on their cart or whatever, on that particular item that they already like. Learn what that person likes. Now that you know what that person likes, keep recycling them. Girls that use Sephora makeup that I know, they've been using it for years. My daughter has been using the same makeup forever, and she'll continue to use it. She is as loyal as they come to that brand, and that's what they found out. And so they attracted new customers, kids coming onto the site, young girls coming on, putting makeup on themselves, and as those youngsters become adults, they got customers for life, baby. That's what mobile apps are all about. That's how you know you need a mobile app for your business. So, my favorite part of the show, of course, when I get to read an email from a user and answer it live on the podcast. So if you have a question, find me on the internet, your phone, jeremycallahan.com. Jeremy Callahan, put it in Google. I'm everywhere, baby. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Got a YouTube channel too. Okay, we have today an email from Robin. Robin, Jeremy, I'm a personal trainer. Oh, excuse me, let me restart. I'm not good at reading out loud. Remember when you had to do that when you were a kid? Like in class? Oh man, I'd get so nervous. Okay, Jeremy, I'm a personal trainer and have many clients. When they travel or go on vacation, I have a PDF I email them with workouts so that they can stay on track. I have several different workouts for men, women, seniors. I was wondering if this would be a good app. Yes, yes. This is a great idea. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, whoa. So, if you're a personal trainer, like Robin, Robin, man, that's pretty cool, right? Because I travel a lot for work, get to go all over the place building mobile apps for people, and I always bring my workout clothes, but I never work out. Yeah, I'm that guy. Anyhow, so that's pretty cool that you send an email out, like, hey, here's a workout you can do. It's actually a PDF in an email, but that's cool. Keep me on track a little bit, at least make me think about it. At least I'd see it in my email box and feel like a pile of crap for not doing anything. And that would probably motivate me to do something, actually. So that's cool. But here's the truth, Robin, and I think this is a good idea, but I want you to forget about your existing clients. And the reason is because that's like a little tiny bubble that you're in. You're helping people. I get it. Cool. You got your workouts there. Awesome. But you could help so many more people. Like, literally, you could make money while you're sleeping. I bought a ab workout app, and that app is, I think I paid one time. It was either $4.99 or $5.99. And the reason I came across it is because I was doing a search in the App Store for highest grossing apps in the last 6 months. You can actually search the App Store, find out and they're all games. They're all like Clash of Clans and all these games that people buy, like Extra Lives and things like that. But one of them was this I think it was 6-minute ad program. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so I was like, oh, this thing must be awesome. So I get it and I look at it, and it's literally just like, it was like an avatar, like a computer, what do you call it? Like a human doing a crunch on the ground, but it wasn't a human. It was actually just like an animation of a human. It was horrible. And yeah, I was like, dude, and they are in the top 10 grossing apps in the last 6 months. I don't know what it takes to get in that top 10, but I'm guessing you got to sell at least probably $500,000 to get in that, up in that list. So yeah, Robin, you must build a mobile app. I mean, think about that. You could have like all the workouts in there, right? By women, by men, by seniors, whatever. You could have all these categories. You have the workouts. You probably need like a timer. So, I know how to do squats for 3 minutes or burpees or whatever. And then, and then just keep people going, and you could charge you could either charge a monthly fee, you could charge a one-time fee, you could make it free and just give some people some quick little workouts, and then if they wanted more of the workouts, they could have to pay. A lot of options here. And when you wake up in the morning, cash, baby, cash in your bank account, because people bought your mobile app while you were asleep. They're buying them all over the world. People hate being fat, and there's plenty of people that need to work out in the world. So that's what I'm saying. Don't think small, think big on this one. If you are a personal trainer, if you're a nutritionist, if you're in any, there's just like Tai Chi, right? This cat the other day, I'm stressed out, man. When you look at me, do you think I'm stressed out? I was watching my video back the other day, and I was like, damn, I seem like I'm really intense. And I'm not like that in real life, but I was like, holy cow, I need to mellow out. And I got all these extra projects and things, so my neck's a little tight. So I'm like, I'm gonna start doing Tai Chi. So Tai Chi, right? So I go on YouTube and I see this guy doing Tai Chi. And he's got 300,000 users on, I'm gonna look this guy up right now, on all his videos that he posts on YouTube. He's getting like 200, 300,000 people on this guy. Here he is. What's this guy's name? Jack Mace. Jack Mace, where you at, dude? So, because I didn't buy your program. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'll tell you why I didn't buy it too. And you need a mobile app. So this is a great example of how you know if your business needs a mobile app, right? This is a perfect one right here. This guy's got videos on YouTube. He's got all kinds of videos, hundreds of thousands of users or views on these videos. So I go to his website. First of all, when I open his website on my phone, it doesn't even look like a mobile website, but he's got programs. And he's got a couple of different programs for Tai Chi, and I'm gonna go do. I have anyway. So his website's not mobile friendly. He's got really good programs, but I'm like, well, whatever. Let's go to the App Store. So I go to the App Store and I search for Tai Chi, which, by the way, Jack, there aren't many people, or excuse me, Jake. Sorry, dude. Jake, there aren't many people when you search the App Store for Tai Chi. There's like 7 or 8, and they're all pretty bad. So anyways, the second one down actually looked pretty good, so I bought the thing. I actually installed the app, and I paid for the program. I think the program is like $4.99 a month or something like that, or maybe it's for 30 days, and I can just re-up after that. And so now I'm getting up every morning right before I get up, and I do the little Tai Chi. I'm all relaxed. It's a great workout. I love it. But do not be like Jake, right? Take your business to the next level. How do you know if you need a mobile app, right? That's the topic of the day. How do you know when your business needs a mobile app? Well, it's as simple as can be. You just do the big three. Can it increase sales and leads? Yes, Jake. Yes, it can. Can it reduce manpower? Not in his case, but Property Manager Pro. Absolutely. Reduces manpower. Can it reduce costs? Absolutely. Property Management Pro. So these are the big three. When you should get into the mobile app game. So, the smartphone is literally the greatest invention of our time. The last 100 years. It is hands down the best invention. This thing is saving lives. Every day, this phone saves lives. Mobile apps save lives. Am I being overly dramatic? No, I'm not. I was just reading a book by a guy. He's had like 4 heart attacks. He's got a device that he hooks up to his phone. He puts it up to his chest. It gives a readout of all his heart data, and it instantly gets sent to his doctor so they can see if anything's going on. That's the real deal. That's what's happening here. You stressed out? You got ADD? Whatever. There's meditation apps that, like this app Oak that I just got. It's a full-on meditation app. Different styles of meditation, different voices of meditation, right? If you're stressed out, if you got all these people with their mental problems and the medication that people are on, and and all of them are trying to make their lives better, and they could meditate and it would help them out immensely from a phone. Third question, what do you want to learn? What do you want to learn? You want to learn to play guitar? You want to get more healthy? You want to learn, what do you want to learn? There are teaching apps. Look at little kids. All little kids have iPads, and they're all playing they're playing games, but a lot of like little kids, like 3 and 4-year-olds, they're like learning to read. So mobile apps are making this world a better place, and that's what I do. So jeremycallahan.com if you want to get in touch with me and talk about apps, app ideas, how a mobile app can help take your business to the next level. And I am very happy that you joined me today of when it's time for your business. How do you know if your business needs a mobile app? Again, remember the big three. Can it generate leads and sales? Can it reduce cost? Can it reduce manpower? If you can do one of those three, you must build a mobile app. Thanks for joining me today, and I will talk to you next week. And next week's topic is 5 ways to monetize mobile apps. Ooh. How can you make money off mobile apps? All right, thanks for joining.